You know, it's interesting that the Bible says that in the last days, the entire world is going to be affected by things that happen in the Middle East. And I would say that's happening right now. For example, it's been interesting to me to see that Syria has risen to the top of the threat level board in terms of America's warnings to the nations around Israel. Let me see if I can frame this for you. At Pearl Harbor, 2,403 people died on the attack on Pearl Harbor. At 9/11, 3,000 people died. But in Syria, in the last couple of months, there have been 9,000 people that have died in the streets. The Secretary General, Ban Ki-moon, said at the UN, the extremely dangerous conflict in Syria could have global repercussions. The Syrian crisis could have global fallout. There was military testimony that was just given to the Congress, and General James Mattis, the current commander of Central Control for U.S. forces, said that contrary to the prevailing impression, President Barack Obama and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu discussed at their meeting not only their dispute over an attack on Iran, which we think is the main thing that everybody's looking at right now, but they devoted considerable attention to this, to the Syrian crisis, focusing on the hundreds of surface-to-surface missiles armed with chemical and biological warheads possessed by Syria. They said the peril of the Assad regime launching them now tops America's chart of the threats looming over Israel and Turkey. He went on to say this, the U.S. president prevailed upon Israel to hurry up and patch up relations with another country, namely Turkey, which he was willing to assist in because he said it would take a combined U.S., Turkish, Israeli military effort to ward off an attack by Syria poisoned missiles. Indeed, if the Syrian conflict is not solved, according to this report, America might be forced to turn its missile shield against Bashar al-Assad's missiles before they are needed against an Iranian attack.